In this video, Hasan talks about Hasan. Don't act like you're surprised. The source material for this reaction video has been edited for pacing. Dead air and unrelated material have been removed, but clips remain chronological and in context, for edutainment purposes only.
It's my hot body, I'll do what I want.
It's showtime.
The suit game is on point. What's the signature cologne of choice? I don't really have anything, but oh, Unk is in color, looking fresh. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Hasan admits he's an Unk.
That's right. This is the fit. This is my red carpet fit that I wore a couple years ago. Now I'm just fucking putting it on for a goddamn stream.
Does that have to do with accepting that you're an Unk?
Are you white? Are you white? Are you white? Yes. Why is this the new meta? I always say I am white, okay? I always say I am fucking white. And it's always the motherfuckers who are like, he's not white, he's a goddamn terrorist.
Most of America's terrorists are white.
He's a goddamn goat fucking Islamist fundamentalist terrorist.
Does he think other people talk like this?
That will then be like, oh, are you white or are you not white? Oh, depending on who you're asking.
No, it depends on who's asking you. You tailor your answer to your audience.
You know? Have you seen me dance? I'm white as fuck, man.
I know it's not about a marginalized group, but that feels like a stereotype.
Yeah, that's the new meta. I like that the new meta is like some of the most racist motherfuckers being like, Hasan switches between white and not white.
It's only the most racist motherfuckers claiming Hasan switches between identifying as a white man and identifying as a person of color. Well, shit, I've seen videos and I believe them, so I guess that makes me the most racist motherfucker.
My haters are working extra hard. I don't know why. You literally denied being white the other day. See, look at this. Look at this.
Oh, good. He's gonna show his audience that he's never claimed to be a marginalized person.
Brother, whiteness is a social construct. Race is a social construct. The ways in which the out group or the in group perceive me is what matters.
Okay, got it. Because race is a social construct, it doesn't matter if Hasan says he's white or he says he's a person of color. It doesn't matter anyway. Stop asking. Why are you asking? Leave him alone.
What is this? Do you mean dominant group, non-dominant group? You use in-group, out-group constantly? No, I'm using in-group, out-group on purpose. It's usually people who fancy themselves to place a higher emphasis on whiteness. The WASPs or the white supremacists that will determine whether or not someone is truly white or not.
So Hasan is a marginalized person, whether he says he's white or not, because the really racist white people would say he's not. So he's not, but he is. But he's not?
It's also because Fox News has been talking about me nonstop.
Corruption's such an old song that we can sing along in harmony, and nowhere is it stronger than in Albany.
It's just very funny that it is believable. Like under different circumstances, you'd be like, what? Why would Fox News talk about a random Twitch streamer talking about cussy?
Are you a random streamer then?
Anyway, obviously our top news story of the day is Abdul El Sayed. Dr. Abdul El Sayed reached out to me a couple months back and said, Hasan, I would love for you to come and stump with me. Go on a rally with me. I thought in my mind.
He's specifying because usually he pulls his thoughts out of his ass.
Sure, why not? We've already collaborated. You've already been on my stream. I fundraised for you. I really like what you're doing. I like your background. I like your worldview. I trust you. So I said yes. What I did not realize was that stumping for a candidate and doing rallies was actually very different than having the candidate come on your broadcast.
It appears that Hasan was unaware that stump refers to specifically giving a short political speech at several different rallies or campaign stops. He didn't know. He thought he could just wing it.
Now, what's interesting about that is when I came out and said I was going to do a rally with him, a bunch of advocacy organizations that are pro-Israel got very mad.
I thought he was going to talk about speech writing.
Obviously, the propaganda wing of AIPAC, Jewish Insider, was very frustrated about it. They started writing article after article after article.
Those aren't connected entities. AIPAC and Jewish Insider are separate. Oh, they're both run by Jews.
So you had a lot of centrist, right-wing, Israel-first Democrats.
What do you mean a lot? I have never heard of a single centrist, right-wing Democrat ever.
who were also very frustrated, and they came out of the gates swinging for the fences, swinging at your boy.
Did he pick up the finger wagging from Donald Trump, or has he always done it?
They said Hasan Piker is a dangerous man.
Who said this? The Jews or the centrist right-wing Democrats? Or are they the same people?
Hasan Piker is a dangerous anti-Semite, they said.
You are a dangerous anti-Semite. You're convincing people that Israel shouldn't exist at all.
Used heinous smears. They said Hasan Piker is not good.
Yeah, that's pretty heinous.
Campaign poison. Unelectable. Well, I wasn't running for any election anyway. I was just showing up.
Yeah, nobody said you were unelectable. You just said that. You're the one who just said the stupid thing and are trying to make it look like other people said the stupid thing.
And offering support to my friend Abdul El-Sayed. They said I was a terrorist. They tried to terror jacket not only myself, but terror jacket Abdul, a Muslim man.
Hassan, you really can't coin a phrase. Terror jacket? That sounds like it could be so many things. You could be talking about special clothes for cartomancy. You could be talking about Earth. You could be talking about a specific brand of clothing.
And that's when the barrage of fuck Hasan articles started coming out.
I know about this. Fuck Hassan articles. The ones your publicists had written about you and your hot MAGA body and personal style.
Many of those articles featured my perspective on Israel.
Did they? I thought they were photo shoots and bubble baths.
And if you recall at the time, I said, I don't really mind this stuff.
We know you don't mind it. Otherwise, you wouldn't have shown up at the Vanity Fair gala.
I don't really mind this hatred. I said they are unambiguous in their hatred of me.
It's not really hatred. I'm sure you would like it to be. Lolcows are nothing without their haters.
And I welcome their hatred.
Okay, Donald.
They drew their line of demarcation. Unfortunately, they drew it on the wrong side of a 90-10 issue, and you don't want to be on the wrong side.
Stop talking about Israel. Tell us about the guy you were campaigning for.
Unanimous in their hatred of me. Shut up. United, unanimous, unambiguous, whatever. All of that works. Calm down.
Who is he saying shut up and calm down to?
So they got unbelievably frustrated. Now listen, at the time when all these attacks were happening, what did I tell you over and over again?
How you weren't bothered because it was just your haters? Serious guess, I don't know.
What did I tell you over and over again? I told you that this stuff is irrelevant.
If it was irrelevant, you wouldn't be talking about
I
it.
said your boos mean nothing because I've seen what makes you cheer.
Ooh, what do they cheer for?
I said placing yourself on the wrong side of a 90-10 issue. Placing yourself on the wrong side of a 90-10 issue is only going to make you look bad.
Yeah, but will it make anybody vote differently?
It's going to be good for me. It's going to be good for the candidates that I work with. And it turns out it was true. Okay? Turns out it was true. New poll came out today.
Oh, good. Finally a poll he can be happy about.
New poll in Michigan, May 1 through 7, showing Abdul El-Sayed at 27%. Haley Stevens following at 18%, and Mallory McMorrow, also known as Mallory McCuomo, at 17%.
The poll is from May 1st through 7th, and it was conducted by Mitchell Research and Communications.
Here was my prediction. Attack Abdul in a not so subtle Islamophobic campaign where they tried to like terror jacket myself and Abdul El-Sayed.
But you already just said all this stuff. Why do we have to watch it again?
And I called it, but nobody ever listens to what I have to say. They always want to talk about me, but they never want to talk to me.
Tutus, fam.
And they also don't want to hear what I have to say. A lot of these things I've already talked about. A lot of these things I already brought up.
What stuff? What did you call? You're speaking in generalities again, and nobody knows what you're actually talking about, which is probably nothing anyway.
Now, jokes aside, the poll itself quite literally features myself by name.
It's such a waste of syllables. Just say me.
Like it literally says it was the Hasan Piker bump. Say that is because for me to be a kingmaker for a bad candidate, okay?
Hasan just called himself a kingmaker.
That's just, I'm not being humble. I'm not being humble.
No shit, Sherlock. You're bragging about how powerful you are.
I need you to understand. Abdul is a great candidate. He is a stud. He has spent most of his life advocating for Medicare for all. He worked in public health in the state of Michigan. He's a doctor. He's a Rhodes Scholar. He's jacked.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna talk about him.
If Abdul was a shit candidate, aligning with someone like myself
Would be a double-decker shit sandwich.
Wouldn't actually do anything for him.
You guys don't understand. I'm not all powerful. If he was a shit candidate, my endorsement would be nothing. But since he's a great candidate, my endorsement only hurts him a little bit.
Okay? It wouldn't help. It's the same with Zoran. It's the same with Zoran. I can only highlight candidates that are positive, candidates that are good.
That is the weirdest verb choice. Don't you mean something like endorse, support, campaign for?
Politicians that are responsive. I can only highlight their best their best side, right?
No, I don't understand what you're trying to communicate at all.
That's the point. Yesterday you said you're not a kingmaker, you're just an asshole, and I think that's up for debate.
Ooh, Hasan told the truth yesterday.
And it's very clear that one of the most important factors in El-Sayed's movement up in the polls is the support he's receiving from far-left progressives who very strongly oppose United States and Israeli intervention in both Gaza and Iran. His support really bumped up after the endorsement by Hasan Piker. It will be interesting to see whether this is enough support to allow him to win.
While this assessment may be true, it's probably important to know that the poll itself did not have any questions about Hasan Piker.
However, it is important to remember that with 2 women and with 1 man, the man has an advantage because the women vote will be divided almost equally, Mitchell concluded.
That part of the analysis is where Mitchell loses his credibility.
Piker, considered by many to be anti-Semitic, is probably a primary reason for El-Sayed's movement upward in the Democratic primary. Like, what is this argument that, like, I'm anti-Semitic, which is ridiculous?
But you just did it.
Obviously, the propaganda wing of AIPAC, Jewish Insider, was very frustrated about it. But then also, anti-Semitism is really good. Like, what the fuck? It's really good to win votes.
Dude, stop it with the straw men. Nobody is saying that.
It's ridiculous.
It is. It's like the old Fox News thing. Some people are saying.
Anyway, the pollster that did this is a right-wing pollster regardless, which makes this a little bit more interesting.
It means more when it's a right-wing poll.
But that's also part of the reason why Republicans, or not Republicans, but like right-wing Democrats,
He keeps inventing groups of people.
you'll start hearing that from naysayers immediately, okay? Some of them will try to tackle the poll itself and will claim that this poll is actually bad.
I've seen you do that.
Motherfucker, you need to stop with that shit. You have so much fucking pull and sway. Even though your audience is 25 to 30, 40K a day, your methods and your words get back to Deborah's and Barbara's. Even the most offline normies know who you are and respect your politics. Your politics is the new left in America and people fucking crave it. You're not just some dickhead. You're relevant and impactful figure. Okay, that's a little bit too much.
A little bit too much? That was much too much.
I'm never going to sit here and glaze myself.
You've just glazed yourself so much, you're stiffer than a splooge sock.
I'm just being, you know, I'm going to stay grounded, okay?
Yeah, you do. If you're not grounded, the next time you shot Kaya, you might get it too.
So I think no figure is individually responsible.
Abdul El-Sayed isn't responsible for his own success.
And I think most of the responsibility, victory or defeat, and in this case, hopefully, inshallah, a victory,
If the candidate's good and the people connect with them, then they should have a victory, whether you're involved or not.
stems from the candidate themselves. Are they charismatic? Are they responsive? What are their policies?
Come on, Hasan. I know you know more multisyllabic words than that.
Are they able to communicate their policies and their motives well enough that it penetrates the collective consciousness of the constituents, the voters?
Policies, motives, penetrate the collective consciousness of constituents. This is a delicious word salad.
I think Abdul has it all, okay? Zoran had it too. There are some people who have it, some people who don't.
And in your entire political streaming career, you've only identified 2 of them you'd be willing to stump for?
What we can do is mobilize. What we can do is organize. We have passionate voters, activists, advocates, organizers in this community
Are there, though?
that are desperate for a change. And if they see someone as an agent of that change, the change that they want to see, they'll go out and they won't just vote for that candidate, but they'll go out and engage in advocacy for said candidate.
Excuse me, pronouns are important. If you're talking about your community to your community, you shouldn't be using they. You should be using you, we, us.
They'll door knock, they'll phone bank, they'll do all these things to combat the barrage of negative ads that are coming.
I think I get it. He's trying to convince his audience that a significant portion of them do take political action. So even if a particular audience member only sits at home gooning to Hasan, they can feel safe in the knowledge that another one of Hasan's fans is doing real political work.
Nathan says you're a Republican, and of course he shows that, everyone is losing to Mike Rogers, which is bullshit, by the way.
How can it be bullshit? You just said this poll was accurate.
So Hasan did absolutely fucking nothing to help El Sayed with his fucking dog shit numbers against the guy who lost to Elisa Slotkin. She's Zionist and evil, by the way, in 2024. Wow, not only am I shocked, I'm amazed that Hasan is that irrelevant.
Speaking of irrelevant, what is this? This is just some guy on Twitter. It doesn't matter what he says.
I like that losers like this are so singularly focused. Like, this is supposed to be an election Twitter autist, okay?
Is he saying that this guy self-identifies as autistic with a special interest in politics, or is he calling him retarded? And either way, why does his opinion mean anything?
Like, how can you say that you are autistically invested in the polls and then drop any kind of reasonable read you could have on the polls when my name gets brought up in the conversation?
Who cares why they say it if they do even say it? None of this matters.
You drop everything just so you can fucking say, oh, well, Hasan is irrelevant.
Oh, he hurt your fifis.
Okay, so what? Yeah, I'm irrelevant, big dog. Who cares? Why do I have permanent occupation in your fucking mind if I'm so goddamn irrelevant?
Well, is he relevant? Again, you're talking to a rando. Their thoughts don't matter. There are billions of people in the world.
Okay, look at his pinned. I'm not gonna.
What are you not going to do, Hasan?
I'm not gonna say nothing, okay? I'm not gonna. Is that Harry Potter? Yeah, that's Harry Pooter.
It counts as you saying it, even if you're reading it from your chat.
That's crazy. Bro, he bullying you? Yeah, no, definitely. He shoved me in a locker.
I guarantee before seeing a photo of this person, Hasan would said, yes, I'm being bullied. I'm a victim.
I'm not even kidding, bro. There's something deeply wrong with a lot of these people that their brain is so fucking unbelievably rotted by being online too much.
You're talking about yourself. You're online too much and your brain is rotted and you care about randos saying things about you and you shouldn't because they don't matter.
They thought all of the negative coverage saying Hasan is an anti-Semite, Abdul's a terrorist, Hasan is a terrorist.
People aren't calling Dr. El Sayed a terrorist. Well, except for you.
What did I tell you? What did I tell you? People kept coming in here being like, bro, are you okay? People are really on your ass, man. Are you okay? And what did I tell you? I said I'm doing great.
I don't believe you have any friends who are actually concerned about your emotional state. Also, I don't believe you when you say you're doing great.
It's fucking annoying at times, but I'm still doing great. You want to know why? Because there is tremendous amounts of enmity towards mainstream media. There's tremendous amounts of animosity towards Israel.
So your happiness level depends on how many people agree with your point of view?
And mainstream media, corporate Democrats in Israel are some of the most unpopular entities in the United States of America right now.
Corporate Democrats in Israel? You're just making shit up.
And all of those forces have basically joined to attack me on a 90-10 issue where they're on the 10% side. Of course it's gonna fucking fail.
Hasan, the 90-10 issue is about supplying arms to Israel. It's not about dissolving the country of Israel. That's your actual position.
I'm a numbers guy. I say, let's ChatGPT it, let's grok it, okay? I grokked it, I ChatGPT it. I'm a numbers guy.
Numbers guy or gambling man?
It turns out voters love, under the age of 45, voters love Abdul El Sayed.
Yeah, we just looked at a poll, which is a much more reliable source of information than an LLM.
Last night before I went to sleep, I posted this meme, and it just said if Hasan rejected me not to go through with it on my wedding day, I'd 100% fail in this photo of stupid, sexy Hasan.
This is what Hasan plays when he needs to leave his chair.
At this point, I woke up to thousands of men screaming my name across threads, and now I get to submit it to Twitter and threatening me and my DMs to come find me. But trust me, it gets funnier. First and laziest thing that happened, obviously, was guys like this one taking my profile picture, ranking me like a 4 out of 10 void, and then getting ratioed by me so hard that he had to delete everything he put up. The most common insult I use to see by myself is these guys commenting on my literally Greek dodge chisel jawline. I simply respond, pointing out that I understand why my job definition confuses them. But then I posted this video, obviously addressing the elephant in the room. All these men are only screaming, crying, throwing up over my crush on Hasan Pecker because they actually thought it could be them up at the altar with me. And then they tried to screen grab this exact photo of me to get that trending as the ugly photo of me. Honestly, at this point, I felt so bad for them that I was just gonna offer them alternatives since they insisted on only taking the hottest photos of me known to man. And once again, they took these and started spreading.
Yeah, this is the OG Hasan Ivy Productions, by the way. I'm glad that he's back at his roots.
These clip channels exist because of egotism, not socialism.
Back in the day, Hasan Ivy Productions made a living as a teacher, by the way, which is insane.
Tell them why it's insane.
I don't even know if he still teaches, okay? Probably does, right? This motherfucker's a teacher. And he's also kind of a stud, but that's besides the point. Anyway, Hasan Productions literally made a living farming. Every time like any woman on the internet said anything remotely positive about me, he would make gooner edits.
Yes, I'm very uncomfortable with him being a teacher.
Okay. And he would get millions. I mean, millions of views. So it's really funny to see him get back to the old roots. Okay.
Because I miss those Gooner videos. They were the best. I'm so hot.
We had to literally tell him to stop. Any interaction with a girl, he'd be like, this woman falls in love with Hasan Piker.
So this teacher shut his channel down because you told him he was making too many gooning videos?
Yeah, look at his fucking stupid ass banner still. Hasan Abi slips up at the Streamer Awards. Wow, Hassan and Quinlan Blackwell feed starving influencers. Damn, these did so well. What the fuck? I gotta get back to like regular reacts.
I think what you gotta do is get offline and stop watching videos made about you by fans.
Hasan has this open on one of his tabs right now and he'll probably cover it later. That's crazy. Y'all are ops.
Yes, he's sitting there watching video of himself.
It's so funny that he's saying we're focusing on what's important. And guys, what's important for not just Michigan voters, but voters all around the country is whether or not a centrist Democrat or a left flank Democrat is campaigning with a fucking Twitch streamer, okay?
Make up your mind. Are you a kingmaker or just some guy who streams on Twitch?
I happen to be in the middle, closer to a zillennial than I am a elderly millennial.
You're 35. You're a millennial.
What's the worst way to be canceled? It's to be smeared as an anti-Semite. Anti-Semitism is the only kind of woke that is acceptable. It's bipartisan wokeness, okay? It's the only DEI that the Republicans are on board with.
And with Hasan proclaiming he's the biggest victim of cancel culture because he's being canceled for anti-Semitism, which apparently is also woke, we're gonna end this video because honestly, I can't take anymore. The rest of the stream is repeats and chair reacts anyways. Sometimes he's in the chair though. But thank you for joining me in this look at Hasan's favorite topic. Please like and subscribe because even if you hated the video, you're still here, so maybe I'm a new hate watch for ya. In the comments below, we'd like your opinion on Hasan's suit. It's his new thing. Is it working? For whom is it working? Boomer Bussy?